Good morning, gentlemen and ladies. This is Squishy RSX. I am making this video because I am very disappointed in the new Cold War Black Ops multiplayer. Just to give you a quick little intro about myself, I've been playing Call of Duty since Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, so I have a lot of experience. I've been through a lot of multiplayer games, and this by far seems to be the worst one. Now, whether you agree or disagree with me, if you can, leave a like. It'll help me out. Comment any of your thoughts, and I will happily read them and comment back. If you don't agree, don't just get mad and dislike it. I'm trying to be an up-and-coming YouTuber, so it actually helps me out a lot if you like it. So yeah, other than that, let's get into the commentary. I have some sniping gameplay here. Don't pay too much attention to it because if you don't know, the sniping gameplay is actually, or sniping in this game is actually, for some reason, 20 times harder than it is on like Modern Warfare 2. I still managed to get a decent amount of kills with it, whatever, but other than that, try to focus more on what I'm saying rather than the actual gameplay. But yeah, so my opinion on the multiplayer, it's Jesus. So as soon as I loaded it up, it felt exactly like the beta, and by that I mean incomplete. It just, everything about it seemed boring, gray, and I know it's set in kind of that like Cold War vibe or whatever, but just everything in terms of the what do you call it, the graphics especially, like you can see right now, just like the way the gun is held, the hand putting the gloves in the box, like everything just feels like really cartoonish. Now, before any of you say, oh well, that's Treyarch, Treyarch is a different developer than Infinity Ward or Activision or anything. Trust me, I get that. I get that 100%. Like I've stated earlier, I've been playing since Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 2, even Call of Duty 4, so I know exactly what you mean. But this game just feels horrible in terms of all the things mentioned, like all the graphics and everything. I don't know, there's nothing cool, there's no like nice little details, at least in my opinion, on the guns or whatever. The movement when they run, it seems really fake. It might be that I'm just very used to Modern Warfare, but I think as much as Modern Warfare had so many problems with itself, the engine in Modern Warfare was really good. Like all the movements felt smooth, you know what I mean, compared to this one. But yeah, this feels like literally like a game from like 2008, you know what I mean? Like, at least to me, I'm pretty sure if you compare this with Black Ops 1, which was probably released like 10 years ago, you're not gonna see that much of a difference. It really feels like they just Black Ops 1 remastered, but not as good as that, because a lot of things are still missing with it, which I'm going to try to explain. What do you call it? Another thing that bothers me, well, this is just a quick little one, frags and stun grenades. Right now there's like an overwhelming amount of stun grenades, because I'm guessing because the game is new and not everyone has all the other attachments. But they added this feature where, for some reason, every time you get stunned, the character that gets stunned throws his hands up in a really weird motion, and you're useless for like a second or two. I don't know, just my opinion, I completely hate that feature. I don't know why it's never been a what do you call it? It's never been an issue with me as much with stuns before. And all of a sudden they add this, and now it just, I don't know, it's just another extra thing that, to me, in my opinion, wasn't needed. And then frag grenades, I don't know, there seems to be a lot of frag grenade spam right now, and I know I'm so hypocritical because I'm saying that as I'm shooting stuns and frag grenades there, but I hate the animation on that frag grenade. For some reason, every time you throw it, and I hate having to keep going back to Modern Warfare 2, but in Modern Warfare, but every time you would throw a gun in Modern Warfare, or throw a gun, oh my god, I'm messing up so much. So every time you would throw a frag grenade in Modern Warfare, it would just throw it instantly. And now with Black Ops over here, there's like always like a delay, and it's really annoying because it actually gets me killed quite a lot. So that's like a little issue in itself or whatever. That's something I might hopefully get used to. Also maps. When it comes to the maps, I'm not really a big of a fan, to be honest. I don't know. I think I prefer more like level maps instead of having a lot of like ups and downs. Hopefully, if that makes sense. But I'm not a fan of them. They seem too campy. There's no like. Oh, they're a little bit different than your standard 3-lane maps, which I mean, in a way, I guess it's cool that they kind of tried new things. But I don't know. I just didn't seem to like them. They don't seem appealing. There's not a map that I'm like, oh, I'm excited to play. I played the game for about a few hours now, and yeah, I don't get that much excitement with any of these maps. One of the other things is the lack of content. If you've played, you've noticed that 3 of the 8 maps in here are in the were in the beta. So a couple of those, like Satellite, Miami, we've already played those. So you have a total of 8 maps, which I've been playing for, like I said, like a few hours already. And I just keep being the same maps over and over again, and I'm like, I'm already getting like bored of them. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just think the lack of content for the beginning of the game is something that, like, for some reason just should be prioritized. You know, you should want to make a really good first impression when you first launch a game, and that portion just feels incomplete. Another point I want to touch upon is just that nothing feels new. Everything feels like I've used it before. You have the MP5, which again is a good gun, but we just played Modern Warfare for a year with that gun. You know what I mean? And I saw it in every lobby, and now I'm seeing it again. So it's like, you could have added new guns. You know what I mean? And then bring those back like later, like as just like randomly. So that's my opinion, at least. Score streaks, it just feels like participation trophies now, because everyone seems to just be calling UAVs and attack helicopters every game. They changed the score streak system to make it where everyone essentially gets a score streak whether you die or not. It's still a little bit harder or whatever, but pretty much anybody now, well, actually, to put it this way, everyone gets rewarded regardless of how good of a player they are. Just to touch on a quick few little things, I might actually do a part 2 because I feel like I'm running out of time, but the camos, I think, look horrible. They all look like something from Microsoft Paint. I went on Reddit to see if I was the only one that didn't like it, and surprisingly there was a lot of people that didn't like it. Oh, I went 26 on 14, which is a pretty good video. And yeah, I'm gonna actually be releasing another video that states things that they can improve, hopefully. So hopefully they take some of that into consideration. But yeah, now that my gameplay's over, yeah, hope you liked the video. If you stayed till the end, please like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think about the commentary, and let me know. So yeah, take care. Bye.